Hello everybody, and today I am doing a toy review. As you can tell, I have 3 toys here. And 3 of the best Pokemon ever. Freaking Charizard, of course. Charizard is my all-time favorite. Charizard's the best Pokemon, don't care what competitive players will say. Blastoise is the best. He has the most defense, or whatever they're gonna say. You know how the competitive people are. But yes, Charizard is my all-time favorite. It's been my favorite for pretty much since the start. Since I saw Charizard. No, since I saw Charmander. I was like, adorable little fire lizard. That's mine. And then it turned into this awesome Pokemon. It's so great. Okay, but I'm going to review each one and tell you which one I like the best. Because I got 3 different Charizards. All one completely older than the rest, but still, I'm gonna review them all and tell you which one I like the best. And here we go. Start out with this guy. This guy has been my first Charizard, and it's been with me for years. Honestly, I got it in, let's see if that will focus on it. The year 2000 is when it was made. I'm not sure when I got it, but I know I got it then. This thing is 23 years old. My math is probably wrong, but you never know. I just added 23 to 2000, so I mean, if my math is wrong, then I don't know. I'm a complete idiot. But yes, this guy was my favorite. And as a kid in the 90s, you didn't care what it looked like. It was clunky. It didn't move very well. The wings kind of flapped, and it fell apart. As you can tell, I did a lot of gluing. I did a lot of work on this guy to keep him alive, to keep him with me. But yes, this Charizard came with 2 fireballs, and wings that can come apart, the tail could come off, everything. So the 2 fireballs, I didn't get this one. The fireball, you could fire it off its tail, then you press this button here and you could fire it off from its head. It was pretty cool, but I wish I can get a second fireball just to have the full effect of this Charizard. In the 90s, this was the toy to have. They had a Blastoise, they had a Venusaur, and then they had Charizard. My mom got me this. I'm not sure if she knew this was my favorite, or she probably just saw a fiery red dragon-like thing and decided this is what James wants. It's a Pokemon. Yes, so she got me this, and I loved it. I had it on my shelf. I had it in the bathtub with me. I had it with me everywhere. And as you can tell, it got wear and tear all over it. It's been well played with and well broken a couple thousand times. Okay, now let's get back to the big one right here. I unboxed this guy on a video earlier today, or earlier this week. And this guy is pretty flippin' cool. Okay, so we got the clunky one here, and this guy is kinda as clunky. His mouth moves unlike him, and he can do the same thing as the one that's very clunky. Fire a fireball. It came with 3 of these. I don't know where they went. Of course, I fired them and they broke. But what this guy is so different than this one and this one is because it's animatronic. You flip the switch here. It does the Charizard yell. Ah! Don't hurt the other Charizards. It flaps its wings, its tail lights up. And it's pretty, and his mouth opens. But it just doesn't fire the fireball unless you press that button. Wait a minute, can this work? Get in there. It's not gonna work. But this Charizard, I got recently at Target. It's pretty cool. And I didn't know it was animatronic when I bought it. And when I read the box, I'm like, holy crap, animatronic. Came with batteries, came with the roar, came with the flapping wings, but it's not very movable. It's not maneuverable. It's just clunky, kind of like this guy. Except for the wings that move, the jaw that moves. That's pretty much the only thing that moves in this Pokemon. This one is a pretty cool guy, and I really, really like it. And definitely gonna keep it because, I mean, it's animatronic, and it fires fireballs. Get in there. Swallow it. Now we're going to the 3rd Charizard. This is actually my fourth Charizard I had. This is my third Charizard. After I got this one, I was up in Tennessee for a while, and I saw another fighting Charizard that did fireballs. So I got it. But over time, we moved down to Florida, so I threw out that Charizard. But it didn't stop me from getting him. This Charizard is an awesome freaking Charizard. Okay, it doesn't do the fireballs, it doesn't do anything, like, animatronic-wise, it doesn't really, nostalgic reasons, but this Charizard is pretty much posable. It's not as clunky as the others. You can move it around. You could do freaking stop motion with it. You can pose it any way you want. Scratch your head, scratch your belly, extend your wings, twist your tail. This Charizard pretty much can do a lot more than these two. Yes, this one has battery operation. This one did a fireball. And this one, you can move around and you can just put on a wire and pose it anyway. It came with a stand when I got it. But yeah, this Charizard is pretty cool. Because you could just do a lot more with it than these guys. And if I had this in the 90s, psh, my imagination will be better. Because I had him and I was like... But now this guy, psh, get on some stop motion, get wires going, and make it flap and everything. While this guy's animatronic, this guy's nostalgic, this guy right here is my favorite. This Charizard. Because it's posable, it's more maneuverable, and it's a little more skinnier, less clunky than the others. Now, each one has their benefits, each one has their nostalgic purposes, but I say this one is the best. To me, at least. Just because of how maneuverable, how awesome it is, and posable it can be. Look at it. You want an apple? I need to get like a little apple to put right in there. Now, each one does have their benefits. This is nostalgic, because this is my first, and he's awesome. This one's animatronic, and it lights up and roars, so that makes it awesome. And this one, posable, awesome. Stop motion, awesome. And great. So, out of all three, this dude, my favorite. Stand up like a man. Ah! He's gonna roll back. This dude, I swear. This went through broke piece after broke piece. If I can get another one like this, an old version like this, I will be happy, honestly. But yes, I got my 3 Charizards, and look how orange they are compared to him. This is the orange of the 90s. This is the orange of the early stages. When was he created? Doesn't say. They need to put dates on these things. But yes. 3 Charizards, all my favorite. This guy's the best, of course. High five. Well, I hope you like my video, and I hope you like my toy review, and one day I'm going to find this guy again with the full fireballs and everything. It's probably on eBay. Most likely on eBay. And then I'm going to get him. Really? Well, that's it for my video, and I hope you guys like it, and have a great day. Bye! Look at that! I found it on eBay. I ain't gonna pay $100 for it, though. But I found it on eBay. Maybe if I had $100, I would probably buy it, and if I didn't have bills, I'd probably buy it, but yeah. On eBay. Like I said.